there, friends. Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty. And today I think we're going to work on our little llama. No drama llama sitting right here. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom you in. And let's see here. There we go. And I'm sorry if you hear the computer in the background. I am checking for updates. I will be doing some editing and all that happy stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to back up just a little bit. There we go. So we're going to start with his body first, which is the lowercase b, which is this nice little soft, creamy yellow color. There we go. It almost reminds me of if you enjoy deviled eggs or egg salad. It reminds me of that color. The color of the yolk for the egg salad or the deviled eggs. And I love it. I love both. So let me know in the comments below if you like egg salad or deviled eggs. You know, it's so funny, every year for Easter, my husband and I make a nice ham dinner. Ham and either scalloped potatoes. Todd has a beautiful scalloped potato recipe. Or we make homemade macaroni and cheese, which is a recipe that I make. And, you know, other side dishes. But we always have a side of deviled eggs. Growing up, we always colored Easter eggs. And so, of course, you know, what do you do with those hard-boiled eggs when you're done, you know, when the day comes and it's Easter and all that? Well, my mom used to make deviled eggs to go with our ham dinner. And it's just been a tradition of ours ever since. I don't color the eggs anymore. I think my twin sister Judi, she still may color her own eggs. She hasn't had any little ones in the house in a very long time, but she used to still color eggs. I don't know if she still does, but she used to for the longest time. But yeah, we make deviled eggs with our ham dinner for Easter. I don't know what it is, but that combination really works. So that's what this color reminds me of. There we go. And friends, how are you today? I'm so sorry it's taken me this long to ask. Where are my manners? My parents would be devastated to know that I waited so long to ask how you were doing. I hope you're all doing well. And please do forgive my lapse in my hostess duties. I truly do want to know how you're doing. It is, I'm filming this early, so I'm filming this on a Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday as a matter of fact, and it's a bit gloomy outside where I live in Middle Tennessee. But I hope that the weather is cooperating for you wherever you are today. We're supposed to have a little bit more cloudy weather come in, and then hopefully we're going to start turning a corner and get some sunshine and warmer weather coming through soon. It's been quite damp here, quite cool and quite damp where I am. So hopefully we'll start seeing a turn in the weather. From what I gather, the groundhog predicted an early spring, so who knows, right? Listen, the weather's going to do what the weather's going to do. We can't stop that. So, oh, friends, I forgot to tell you, the other day, Todd went out to run an errand, and I'm sitting at my craft desk, and all of a sudden I hear we have this little air compressor, and all of a sudden I hear the air compressor start to run, and I'm like, hopefully, you know, it's nothing major. Well, come to find out, we had a slow leak in our tire. So Todd says, no worries, you know, I have errands to run anyway. I'm going to run out and see if we can get this, you know, patched up. And I said, okay, be careful. So he toddles on off. And I got so nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if it's not a slow leak? What if it's something, worse? We have to have the tire changed, because I know my husband, he'll not only want to have the one tire changed, he'll have the other tire changed, and then rotate those tires to the other end of the car, and then rotate the the other tires back, and all this jazz. So he texted me a little while later, and he says, almost done at the tire place. They're able to fix it. And it was a slow leak. So he came home a little while later, and he was telling me, he said, I took it to this one place, and they said, oh no, we can't repair it because of where this nail is. It was a nail, friends, in the tire. Well, where we live, we were hit by that tornado in December, so it doesn't surprise me that there's some nails in the road and, all that. So, of course, driving through our neighborhood, there's that chance that you're going to hit a nail. So that didn't surprise us. He said, but they said that the nail was too close to the edge, so they couldn't fix the tire. But they would be happy to sell us one, of course. And my husband said, no, I think we're going to just take it to somebody else. We'll pretty much get a second opinion. The guy's like, okay. So we took it to another place, and the guy said, well, let me take a look. And he said, well, it is kind of close to the edge, he said, but I think I can fix it. So Todd waited for him to fix it. He came back, and he said that he was able to fix it. It was, it was fine. It should be okay now. So Todd, he gave Todd the receipt, and Todd started off to go to the cashier to pay for the repair. And the guy looks at Todd and he says, no, this is just a simple repair, no charge. And that just floored Todd. When he came home, and he told me, he said, that was really nice of him. And it really was. And so that just made Todd's day. It made my day too. I thought that was really nice of him. He says, no, it was just a simple repair, no charge. So that was nice. And so far, so good. The tire's holding up. So hopefully we'll get a few more miles out of it. We've had this vehicle it'll be 4 years in June, and we only have 10,000 miles on it. I mean, that's how much we go out. So the tires are, honestly still really new. So it was nice not to have to, we could keep that money in our pocket for a little while longer at least. But when the guy said no charge, Todd looked at the guy and said, well, you've just gained yourself a new customer, a new faithful customer. And here it is with us, friends. When we tell somebody you've gained yourself a customer, we mean it. We are faithful. When we have some place that we like and trust, no matter what, if we find some place that we trust and we like, we're faithful. So this tire place has, 2 new customers, and hopefully we won't have to see them too much, but if we do, when we have to see them, we know we'll get good service. So, all right, friends, so we're moving on to the letter R. And we found out that one of the houses down the block where we thought, well, the roof was blown off. The roof was blown off this house. And Todd said, I drove past that one house and it's leveled. They literally, there's nothing left. They tore it down. Complete tear down. It's all gone. And so that was kind of heartbreaking to hear. And then you all know, well, some of you know, that when the tornado came through in December, it leveled 2 houses right across the street from ours. There was one house that was leveled. It skipped a house, and then leveled the next house. Out of those 3 houses, 2 were leveled. 1 was still standing. And from the looks of the outside, it didn't, I mean, yeah, it looked like there was damage, but it didn't, who knows what it looked like on the back side of the house. But the front of the house looked damaged, but it looked like it was going to be okay, Now, we haven't seen the people who live there since the storm. So, let me see here. Bear with me for 1 second. Okay. So we need a B. We haven't seen them since the storm. And then all of a sudden last week, we see people come in and they're moving stuff out of the house. Which my heart sank because, nice people, quiet people, they don't bother anybody. And so it was really, sad. And Todd and I can only imagine, what's going on. Are they going to have to level that house too? Or are they moving everything out to be able to work on the house to repair it? Because there must have been, we know that their back porch, the entire back porch, was literally blown off the house. So we do know that much. And, but we don't know, to what extent this damage is. So we're just, watching and seeing what's next for this little house. It's so sad that this happened in our quiet little neighborhood. I thought I had all the colors out that I needed, but I needed a couple more. And that's okay. I know where to get them. They're right here. There we go. Now we'll go on to the letter Y. Why? Because I said so. I only need 2 of them. So we have this one and this one. But I'll keep you updated, my friends, as to what's going on in the neighborhood as far as the storm damages. And let's see here. We'll move these all up. Set that right there. All right. We're on to the letter L. Ooh, and I had to pour like 2 dozen out just to get 2 of them. Leave it to me, friends. Leave it to me. There we go. And we'll pour the rest of that back. There we go. And we're on to our last color, which is this sorry little and sign. That's my version of an and sign. And I only need 2 of those, so there we go. Number 1 and the last one. Here we are. So we'll go ahead and put that lid back on. There. Well, we're all done with this little guy. Our no drama llama. Isn't he cute? So friends, that's going to do it for today for our sticker series. Please, again, hop on over to All Fired Up Crafting Lounge. Say hello to Judy and tell her that her big sister sent you there. And I do want to ask you to please do all those YouTube-y things that you all do so well. Give this video a thumbs up. Please comment. Let me know what projects you're working on. And let me know how you're doing. And until I see you all again, God bless. Have a great day. Happy crafting. Goodbye now.